Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Here we are, just the two of us today. Patreon's your thing. Check out the link in the description below. Absolutely loads of stuff on there. Starts just $3 a month. Things like full watch-alongs, The Modern Family, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
F is for Family.
Which F is for Family is probably one of the funniest TV shows I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely proper funny. Right? It's just laugh all the way through. Yeah, and it's Bill Burr as well, so it's even
like you say,
funnier.
you forget it's a cartoon.
Yeah, I know. But check it out if that's your thing. Top 10 times celebs clap back at Ellen. I really don't like Ellen.
I know you don't. I used to love her, and I used to even record her show. And when I come home from work, I would watch it. Yeah. And then over the years, I don't know whether she's just got a bit too full of herself, or
when I heard about the bullying antics that she was going through, it put me right off her.
Yeah.
And sometimes the way she talked to people, I just used to think, talk to them like that. They're like you're something like you live on a different world.
See, I've never come across her being rude to anybody. What I don't like
She's patronising sometimes.
Is sometimes she tries to push for a story, and she makes it jokey, but you can see them like dying inside, like just shut up now.
You can see when people have had to go back that sometimes you can see that she's not very well liked amongst. Now you see what's happened and what you've gone through, and you're looking back on videos. Yeah. Sometimes you see why she's not liked, but when you look at the things you look at stuff that's going on now with like Diddy and what went through Diddy with Justin Bieber and her relationship with Justin Bieber, and you're thinking, hang on a minute, is it all tied? She lives over here now.
Yeah, she moved over, didn't she? She said if Trump gets in, I'm out. And
yeah,
we have the pleasure of her now.
And exactly, yeah, we're sending James Corden back as a sub. It's a straight trade-off, no questions asked. I don't want to hear about it.
After Gavin and Stacey, I've kind of warmed to him a little bit.
No, he's not.
But apparently he has gone back.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. But we've got Ellen though, so
yeah.
Swings and roundabouts, I guess.
And Portia.
Let's get into it. I don't know what car she drives.
Things can get pretty heated on daytime talk TV. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times celebs clapped back at Ellen.
But she pushes. You see, she's doing this. Don't blame me, network.
For this list, we're taking a look at times when a celebrity fired a comeback or a witty retort towards Ellen or something she'd said. Number 10, Michelle Obama. If anyone can take a pot shot at Ellen and get away with it, it's the former First Lady of the United States. Back in 2016, Ellen hosted a segment where she took Michelle Obama to a CVS pharmacy to prepare her for life after the White House.
And you push the basket because nobody's going to push it for you. CVS, of course.
While checking out, Ellen asks Michelle if she can pull some strings and get her face on some money. Michelle swiftly answers with a resounding no, saying that you have to do something grand like Harriet Tubman in order to get your face on money.
You have to have done something grand like Harriet Tubman.
I make the world happy every day.
You freed some slaves.
Ouch. We guess making the world laugh isn't grand enough. She also calls Ellen really annoying and compares her to a 3-year-old. Now she's really not getting her face on money. Number 9, Giada De Laurentiis. We're not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most awkward segments in Ellen history, and not in a good, awkward humor kind of way.
Whatever. Why do I even do a cooking segment? I don't even know why I bother.
In this segment, Ellen and Nicole Kidman were cooking with celebrity chef Giada De Laurentiis.
She's another one that's gone a little bit, Nicole Kidman. Yeah.
Oh, I've always liked Nicole Kidman.
And she gone a bit bullish as well, like bullyish.
No, I don't think so.
I think she has. I think she's gone a bit diva. Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought so, because if anything, she's on like the downslide of her career.
I've got a feeling she's gone all diva.
I don't think so.
I think I read something not long ago.
Don't believe everything you read, Darren.
I don't. Someone told me once. I read somewhere once that was alright.
Giada immediately showed frustration when they didn't know what to do and condescendingly asked them if they'd ever cooked before.
It's Nicole. Have you made meatballs or anything? Just look. Go ahead.
Once she began providing step-by-step instructions, she told Ellen that her risotto balls looked like dog food.
That looks like dog food now.
Ellen, it's balls. Look. Balls. That's not a ball.
Judging by the comments, Ellen's fans were not happy about the guests' rude and patronizing behavior. Number 8, Wanda Sykes. Well, someone had to call Ellen out on her lame tour. While visiting Ellen, Wanda Sykes whipped out a relatable tour shirt and immediately began tearing into it.
You were nice enough to give me a
a jacket from your tour.
Yeah, I didn't.
You actually had tour jacket.
Well, it
made up.
It wasn't a tour. It was.
No, it says tour.
Well,
it says tour.
She hilariously pointed out how Ellen only visited 4 cities and spent a majority of her time at home in Los Angeles. Not only that, but 3 of
It's called the Relatable Tour as well. Who's relatable to who? It's quite funny, Wanda Sykes.
They are quite good friends, though. So I think she was calling her out,
okay,
jokingly.
right,
I don't think it was serious.
the 4 cities were in California.
And look, and 3 of the cities is in California. What the hell? What the hell?
And not only that, but the 4th city was Seattle, meaning that she never left the West Coast. We love Ellen, but Wanda was right in saying that it was a pathetic excuse for a tour. All Ellen could do was laugh and proclaim that she was too busy to travel. Lame.
I was very busy. I had to shoot Game of Games, and I have this show, and...
Number 7, Justin Timberlake. We all sing the wrong lyrics sometimes. It happens. But could you imagine sending a video of yourself singing the wrong lyrics to the very man who sings the song? Well, that's exactly what Ellen did when she sent a video of herself singing Can't Stop the Feeling to Justin Timberlake.
It was my favorite was you were like, just electric, just electric, just electric. I was like, that's not the word.
That's no.
Justin brings it up on the show and makes fun of Ellen for saying just electric when the actual words are just imagine. All Ellen can do is laugh and hang her head in shame, with the full realization that she just embarrassed herself in front of a pop legend.
Did y'all know that?
Oh well, at least she owned her goof.
She's like the female James Corden.
She
The way
is.
she comes across, it's all about her. It's nothing about this. I was saying the other day though about Justin Timberlake that he's one of them celebrities that you don't really hear much about.
Do you know why? He's classy.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, he's one of them. He's a megastar.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ever.
Yeah.
But you just don't hear anything about him.
No,
he just flies below the radar.
He doesn't do anything wrong. He
Yeah.
never gets into trouble. I think the worst thing he did was speed, or
He's
I
just
think
been done for driving.
drink driving or
Michael,
something.
Max told me the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you just don't hear anything from him,
No.
do you? Yeah.
Number 6, Cher. Ellen definitely hams it up for these offset segments, and if this and the Michelle Obama video are any indication, the celebrities really don't like it.
I don't want it.
No, you want it wet. You want it wet.
I don't want it wet.
No, you do. You have to start with it wet.
In this one, Ellen takes Cher to a local dry bar to surprise fans with silly hair makeovers. It's clear that Cher was growing increasingly annoyed with Ellen's high energy and constant jokes, and by the end, she had had enough. Ellen begins to sing If I Could Turn Back Time, but quickly stops and makes fun of the lyrics.
If I could turn back time,
Right.
if I could find a way.
Wait till we get back in the car.
She then says that the fans know Ellen better than they know Cher, prompting Cher to laugh and call Ellen a not-so-nice name. It's all in good fun, of course, but Ellen was being kind of annoying.
I think we got closer. Right? Don't
You
feel
and
like-
I?
Yeah, I think
No.
we're closer now. Wait, I feel like we're best friends now.
Yeah.
Number 5, Katy Perry. And here we see Ellen embarrassing herself in front of a mega pop star again. She really has a habit of doing that, doesn't she? Before playing a game called Will You Parry Me, Katy Perry makes a joke about getting married again, prompting Ellen to question who she was married to.
You're not married.
I was when I was 25.
Were you?
This prompts Katy to remind Ellen about Russell Brand, and after she does, she makes a cutting gesture to indicate to the editors that Ellen's question should be cut from the broadcast.
Remember, you gave me some wedding gifts on this show.
Yes, I do. I do.
Cool.
Not only that, she digs in deeper by reminding Ellen that she gave her a wedding gift on the show. These are the kinds of moments where you just have to grit your teeth and say, oh yeah.
So I'll give $10,000 to the Boys and Girls Club.
What?
So, answer honestly.
Number 4, Wendy Williams. We don't know if it was having a competitor on her show or what, but many viewers noticed that Ellen acted particularly cold and uninterested towards guest Wendy Williams. Right before starting a game of Heads Up,
Wendy Williams, is she like a talk show host?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen her on something. But how she become a talk show host? Is she? Because I've never heard of her before.
I just remember from the
Just
States.
a talk show, yeah.
Ellen threw some shade by saying Wendy is never too shy to give her opinions on anyone or anything.
So Wendy Williams is never too shy to give her opinions on anyone or anything, so we're going to play a special edition of Heads Up, and I am going to show you a celebrity.
Well, she learned that firsthand during the game when Wendy basically stated that Ellen and Justin Bieber look alike by saying some people think this.
As much as I want to not like him, I love his new song, and he really is cute. And some people say that he looks like you.
And then justifying it by saying he's cute.
No, they have made the equation.
Oh, well.
Ellen plays it off like a pro, but some viewers think that she was legitimately taken aback by the comparison. Number 3, Hasan Minhaj. The host of Patriot Act with Hasan Minhaj was immediately put on the defensive when Ellen mispronounced his name not 5 seconds into the interview.
Hasan Minhaj.
No.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Well, my name is Hasan Minhaj.
Oh.
She pronounced it as Hasan Minhaj rather than Hasan Minhaj, prompting him to correct her. Not only that, she pronounced it that way after saying what a big fan she was. Clearly not that big of a fan.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of you.
Thank you.
To make the whole situation even more awkward, you could clearly tell that Hasan was a little annoyed after Ellen stood firm in her pronunciation. He said no a little more forcefully and even put his hands up in defensive resolution, a clear gesture conveying that the argument was over.
If you can pronounce Ansel Elgort, you can pronounce Hasan Minhaj. There's an actor just named Ansel Elgort, and we all just walk around pronouncing it.
Number 2, Sean Hayes. Sean Hayes is usually a sweetheart, and he's also very funny.
I don't know Musk, but I know it's blue.
Case in point, his lighthearted jab towards Ellen. After Ellen said, "Let's talk about you," Sean looked over towards the crowd and mouthed the word "finally," prompting some giggles from both the audience and Ellen herself.
Let's talk about you.
Okay.
And,
He took the jab one step further by gesturing that the world revolves around Ellen. And it's this joke that elicited some true guffaws by everyone in attendance. Unlike some of the other clapbacks on this list, this one wasn't awkward in any way. And you can tell that Ellen didn't.
I remember him, but I'm trying to think, was he out of like Will and Grace or
Will and
something?
Grace, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I've just never seen him for years.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sean something, they say.
Sean Hayes.
Sean Hayes, yeah.
Take it too seriously.
It's funny because you're concentrating on acting out. Anyway, is it time for commercial? I'm
not
boring
yet.
myself.
No, not yet.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Dakota Johnson. Dakota certainly wasn't shy about sticking it to Ellen.
I think I've seen this one before, but I don't know who she is.
Dakota Johnson is Melanie
Griffith.
and
Don
Johnson's
Don
daughter,
Johnson, right.
but she was also the main part in the books.
Harry Potter.
No, the sexy ones.
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all started when Ellen falsely claimed that she wasn't invited to Dakota's 30th birthday party.
And how was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
Dakota shut that down really fast. Not only was Ellen invited, but she also never gave a reason or an excuse for not showing up.
Why didn't I go?
I don't know.
Was it? Oh yeah, I had that thing.
But Dakota wasn't done. She then talked to Ellen about Tig Notaro performing at her birthday before saying that Tig is her favorite comedian. Ellen stops mid-sentence and feigns dismay, prompting Dakota to quickly respond, "Other than you."
She's hilarious.
She's my favorite comedian. Other than you.
Too late, Dakota. The damage has been done. And with that, Dakota Johnson proved that she's one of the coolest and most down-to-earth actresses in Hollywood. Do you agree with our...
Yeah, she's definitely the female James Corden.
Yeah, she's a
knobhead. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Like I say, I love the show, and I used to watch it religiously. But I think she has kind of, over the years, got a little harder.
Yeah, it's. I think some people just, they live in their own glory.
You've got to understand though, if you're that big and you can't go to restaurants, you can't walk down the street without somebody saying something about you or.
But I think also if you're down to earth and humble, I think that a lot of people give you that respect as well and give you that distance. If you're full of yourself and talking shite, people have something to say to you.
But there's always going to be people that just are nasty for being nasty. And
there's always going to be haters, I agree.
And if you're given that constantly, day after day after day, it's going to wear you down.
Maybe. But I just, for me, she's just one of them people that's just like a James Corden for me. I couldn't care less for her.
No.
I don't like hate anyone sort of thing in that kind of way. But it's for me, I'll swerve her. Don't watch anything she's in. Don't watch anything. I don't find her very funny as a comedian.
As a comedian, no. Stand-up comedian, no. I don't find her very funny. But the show I loved, the dancing. It was a very happy show. And
it was more about her though than it was about anything else.
Yeah, but she brought in like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
I've seen her give away stuff.
Yeah.
Which is always good if people are winning stuff. And I think, is that Oprah? It's one of them, isn't it?
No, they both do it.
They both do it. Yeah. Anyway. Let us know what you think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see you in the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.